morning. Well, actually today it's this afternoon because I'm a little bit late getting started today. Today is Monday, August the 3rd. This day will never be here again. If you love somebody, tell them, because you don't know how long they're going to be here. Believe me, I've lost two very close family members recently. My sister, yes, my sister, and an uncle that was my mother's baby brother. Love on people. Don't hate.
Jack Snoot's Law Firm. We're here for you. In a wreck? Insurance company giving you the runaround? Jack Snoot's, we get to the roots. We care about your money. The money. We get the money you get. We have actual clients where we've gotten 400,000, 200,000, 250,000.
I use Jack. I hurt myself with a fishing hook. I had a fishing hook accident. Got a hook in my finger and done jump up and slip and fall in my boat. Hit my head on the side of my boat. So now I got a new boat and a fishing pole. Jack got me $50,000. Of course, I think he got $50,000 too, but we ain't gonna talk about that, are we, Jack?
We know how to deal with insurance companies. We used to work for them. At Jack Snoot's, we get to the roots.
Clinton or not? Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. But you know what? Whatever. Yeah, Trump's the biggest crook as the rest of them. I'll say it. I have no problem saying it because it's true. Anybody in the office of this, there's got to be some kind of underhanded person, but final negotiations, who would you rather have on your side? Biden? I can't remember his name half the time. But Trump has done many mega deals. He's failed in a lot of them, but he's learned from it. I'm telling you, I would rather have Trump on my side. I'm up on a murder charge or something. I want Trump as my lawyer. I know he's not a lawyer. I don't care. I want him. If anything else, he'll distract the jury long enough to not have to worry about it. Oh, Lordy, goodness gracious. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful, wonderful day. I ask you, Lord, to bless everybody that's watching today on this show. I ask you to bless me, Lord. Put your hand on my shoulder as I try to go through this, because a lot of things I say, I know a lot of things I feel shouldn't be felt by a Christian, quote unquote, but I know a lot of you feel it. And you're a Christian. Yeah, you're a Christian. You're probably a really good Christian. You're probably a great person and all that kind of stuff, but we got to deal with the situation. We got to deal with some of the stuff that's out there, and there's a lot of it out there that's not good for anybody. As I say before, I'm not a party person, and I think it's wrong that these parties are going against each other, because you got, let's say, Jock back here, and Jock is telling the Democrats, ooh, so-and-so on the Republican side said this, yeah, so-and-so on the Republican side did this, la 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 la, oh, the Republicans hate you, blah, 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 blah. And then Jock goes to the Republicans and says, those Democrats talk about you all the time, blah, 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 man, they say such bad things about you, it's just ridiculous. And they propagate the hate between the two. So from the beginning, it's not really a party thing. So again, let's stay away from the party stuff, and let's try to get down to the nitty-gritty and the people. if you're a Democrat and the Republicans put out a bill that's going to help your district, it's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread in your district, and you're told by your constituents to vote against it, and you're going to vote against it because it was a Republican bill, you're an idiot. You're there to do what's best for your people. You're there to take care of Mama on 5th Street. But so if you're voted in by your people, do what's best for your people. Do what's best for the country and as a whole. Don't just vote down the Democratic line because you're a Democrat or down the Republican line because you're a Republican. It upsets me that people do that. They get pressured into doing it, even if they don't want to do it. They get so much pressure on them. If you don't do this, you're not going to get invited to the opposite party. You're not going to get invited to the Democrat Party if you don't vote Democrat, and the Republicans are not going to stand behind you if you don't vote their way, and it's stupid. You're not there to make friends. You're there to help the people of your district to get the things they need. That's why they elected you, for you to help them out. I mean, come on, man. Do the right thing. It's just bad on both aisles, but the hard part is there's a person behind each party driving it, or people behind each party driving it. There's this person, like I said, in the background that says, I don't want that bill to pass. So everybody in Party A, they go to Party A and say, I can't have that bill pass. I don't want that bill to pass. I don't care. You don't need to know why I don't want that bill to pass. I don't want it to pass. And I said, don't let it pass, so don't pass it. So these morons in Congress will go up there and they won't pass it. It could be the best thing ever for their people. It could be the best thing ever for the country. They won't pass it. How do you think a lot of these jobs got sent over to China? How do you think a lot of jobs got sent to Mexico and stuff? Trump wasn't in power when that happened. I don't know who was in power when that happened, but I have a strong suspicion that it was not a Republican. I could be dead wrong on it, and if I am, I'm sure some of you will let me know. So that's fine. You know, that's what America's about. You don't have to agree with me. We can talk about it. You know, just tell me. Don't have to be an a-hole about it. If you disagree, that's great. Let's talk about it. That's what the country's built on. If we talk about it, with that interchange of ideas, some better idea might come through it. You might get something better to come out of it. And you can get more people involved in it. Don't give a rat if it's a Democrat or Republican. Do what's best for your people, your country. Do what's best for the country. That's why you are there. Hi, I'm Jack Snoots with Snoots, Snoots, and Snoots Law Firm. At Snoots, our motto is we get to the roots. We know how to deal with these companies. You got a slip and fall, somebody smack you in the bumper, you trip over steps, going up steps somewhere. It don't matter that you're an idiot and it was your fault. They don't know that. They don't want the publicity. We'll get you some money. Because if you don't get paid, we don't get paid. So with Snoots, we'll get to the roots. Yo, Jack's nuts. Come on, Jack, you know there ain't no snoots in there. There ain't snoots. Billy, I told you not to say that.
Jack's nuts, they get to the ruts.
Jack's nuts.
I just bought them at the Walmart, and Jack's nuts helped me out. Jack's Snoots helped me out. That 200,000 we got was just saved my. Hey, you said you got 200,000. What's this $400,000 stuff you're talking about?